There is one truth that comes without us asking, without us stopping it, and without us controlling it. We all grow old. Day by day, time passes without pause, etching fine lines across our faces, reducing the strength in our muscles, slowing down our steps. But growing old isn't just about a changing body. More than that, it's the journey of the soul, a gentle invitation to return inward. Many people fear aging. They associate it with loss of energy, loss of loved ones, loss of meaning, even loss of themselves. But what if aging is actually a process of rediscovering what truly matters? What if growing old is a calling to live more deeply, more consciously, more honestly? Dealing with aging doesn't mean fighting against time. It doesn't mean trying to stay forever young. To deal with aging is an art of acceptance, not surrender, but peace. Like leaves turning colours in the fall, beauty exists precisely because of change. This process begins with awareness that our bodies are no longer the same. Once, we could walk far without fatigue. Now our breath grows heavy. Our knees feel fragile. Frustration comes, of course. But here, wisdom is tested. Can we still love this body, even if it's not what it once was? Can we care for it with tenderness, not complaints? Then comes the silence. Children grow up and leave. The once lively home turns quiet. We have more time. But sometimes we don't know what to do with it. Within this stillness, we have a choice: to drown in loneliness or to find beauty in the slowing of time. Many discover new peace in old age, when no longer chased by ambition, no longer busy pleasing everyone. When they sit in silence, listen to their heartbeat and realize, I am still alive, and that is enough. Changes come in relationships too. Friends drift away, some by distance, some by fate. The sadness is real and must be acknowledged, but loss teaches us to treasure what still remains. Sometimes the connections we build in later life are deeper, more sincere, because there is no longer any agenda but presence. Often, a question arises: what is the meaning of my life now? If I'm no longer productive, am I still valuable? This is a dilemma many elders face. The world often measures worth by output, but life isn't about how much we produce. It's about how deeply we show up. Maybe we can't work as we once did, but we can be a light to others by listening, offering wisdom, or simply being there. Dealing with aging also means making peace with the past. By this stage, we carry so many stories, some beautiful, some painful. There are regrets, there are wounds, but this is the time to forgive. Not just others, but ourselves, because none of us is perfect. We've all taken wrong turns. What matters is what we've learned and how we choose to keep loving life, even in its imperfection. There is beauty that only eyes weathered by time can see. A gaze full of experience, a smile that comes after the storm, laughter that isn't light but deep. All of these are treasures, priceless, and the world needs that wisdom. And in old age, we are free to share it generously. One important truth, often forgotten: our bodies may age, but our spirit doesn't have to. The spirit can stay young if we stay curious, keep learning, keep welcoming the new. Try something you've never done before. Write, paint, learn a language, garden, or simply walk slowly, watching the morning birds. Life isn't about how grand or small the act is, but about how present we are in doing it. And of course, there are dark days when fear rises, sort of without reason. Fear of illness, fear of losing control, fear of being forgotten. And this is where meditation becomes a friend, sitting still, breathing deeply, touching the quiet. Meditation doesn't remove fear, but lets us face it with compassion. To tell ourselves, I see you, I understand you, but I will not be ruled by you. Growing old is a chance to realize we are not this body. We are not our past achievements. We are not the stories tied to our names. We are awareness, still present, still alive, even when the outer world changes. We are light that doesn't go out, even when night falls. And when that day comes, when we look at life from the edge of time, may we smile. Not because life was perfect, but because we lived with a full heart, because we loved, were hurt, got up again, and kept learning, because we didn't run from age, we danced with it. Growing old is not a burden, it is an invitation to live differently, slower but deeper, quieter but more meaningful, simpler but more honest. Do not fear growing old. Fear missing the depth of life that only age can reveal. And one day, when you sit on the porch watching the sun gently set, may you know that every wrinkle on your face is poetry. Every grey hair is light. And every second you still have is a priceless gift worth living with love. And before this video ends, allow us to say one thing. It is never too late to live with a full heart. You haven't lost your youth. You're meeting the most authentic version of yourself. Age is not the end, but the beginning of a new way to live meaningfully. This channel, Age Well, isn't here to make you feel young again, but to remind you that even in aging there is beauty, wisdom, and purpose. You still have many days to live in peace. You still have laughter to share. You still have time to love, to feel, and to discover a depth you've never known before. And we'll be here for you through every slow step, every quiet moment that needs a friend. Age Well will be a home for your soul as it continues to grow. Because at any age, life is still worth living. With love,